Hi, welcome to Matt Holman Golf. Thought we'd take a look at Jack Nicklaus today. He doesn't really need any introduction. Most major wins in history, arguably the greatest player in history. Let's take a look at his swing. So Jack was known for this power fade. You can see from his setup, his foot line is a little bit left, and then club face is sort of aiming edge of that bunker just to sort of work it off the edge of the bunker. I mean, this 18th at the Masters is set up that way to sort of hit a power fade off that bunker. It's changed a little bit since these days, but I think still the overall shape of the hole is similar. So let's go through his action. Now I think this was Jack when he won his last Masters. I think he was in sort of even mid-40s at this point, so his swing was most probably not quite as dynamic in this era as it had been previously. It's a little shorter and more compact, and the lower body was a little bit quieter, but I think the overall feel and shape of the swing was still similar. So see again, he's aiming slightly left. First move's very orthodox even in today's coaching. Hands have stayed in, club stayed outside the hands. It's pretty much up our shaft plane line. A really nice looking halfway back position here. I'd say it looks very similar to maybe someone like Nick Price or maybe even a Nick Faldo in this era at that point. So really anywhere from, I would say, midpoint between the ball and the feet to the ball is really what we're looking for. If it starts getting any steeper than that, then can be issues, and flatter than that as well. Now from here, this is sort of where Jack Nicklaus' swing is sort of known for, is everything tends to work upwards. So I mean, to be honest, it's a Jim Furyk-esque move in the sense of that from less exaggerated. From halfway back, everything tends to just moves upwards a little bit more, but very compact, good looking position at the top. And sort of Jack Nicklaus' swing, they often talks about this right elbow position, sort of flying right elbow. I don't really see it as that. I think really again anywhere from an elbow position, that get that running down his forearm, from matching the spine to just off vertical. I think depending on flexibility, width of the middle of the body and the trunk, it's all going to have an effect, and swing style. So from here, now he needs a really strong lower body movement to get everything to fall on the correct line. So we take a look at Jack Nicklaus from face on. A really good wind up. Going very orthodox here, quite a wide looking swing. We can see the angle between the club shaft and arms. He hasn't quite reached 90. He's got a wide position. He's going to be able to create a little bit more lag coming down. That sort of create a very powerful move there. So it keeps going on. Really good looking position, and again the sort of move he is known for. You can see that front knee or left knee is driven in quite a lot, heel off the ground, and now this is the trigger for his transition. He really works now forward with the hips and diagonal, and lots of downward pressure and downforce into that front foot, and that allows the arms to fall again back down into position, into this really strong looking fade position where he can then swing left and through. Now if he didn't have such a good transition, which a lot of amateurs don't, and he didn't have this forward move, everything would work overly out in terms of his arms, and you would have never heard of Jack Nicklaus. So if I put on these two lines here, really we always want the plane to stay roughly in that sort of track there, especially on the downswing. In the backswing there's a little bit of room for individuality. In the downswing we really need to get it in that phase there. So you can see Jack Nicklaus is going to sort of split the middle of that, which is absolute ideal now. Club's in front, body's in sync, chest is turning left, and then everything sort of just swings left through that left shoulder and keeps moving through. So you can see from this view here how he's got that real great looking transition, strong forward move into that left side. And now look at how much lag he's got relative to where he was in the backswing. So you can see that difference. I remember reading a book years ago about Jim McLean, and he'd sort of studied that differential, and he really felt the larger the differential between this angle in the backswing to the angle in the downswing, in theory the more power can be generated. So again, he's got this strong move into that front leg. His chest now turns and covers, and, great looking impact. He's got this slight lean back through the sort of through impact or after impact, slight reverse C that was very popular in that era, but he's on such a good line down in such a good impact position and just post into the follow through that even this slight lean back doesn't matter, and that actually helps him to restrict that club face a little in the through swing and hit that power fade.